Hey guys, Sara Martin from Sustainabillies here in Western North Carolina. Coming to you today from the woods outside of our farm here, and we're actually foraging for some stinging nettles today. Stinging nettle is an absolutely incredible native plant. You can see we've got a little patch of them growing here along one of our trails. Most people who like to hike have had an encounter with stinging nettle before. You know that you run into nettle because they are covered with little hairs all over the bottom sides of the leaves. And these hairs are actually made from silica, the same compound that glass is made out of. And at the base of these little hairs, there are little glands which release histamines, serotonin, and several different natural acids that are produced by the plant. And it basically creates this little hypodermic needle to deliver these irritants to your skin. That way when you walk through stinging nettles, you know what that plant is and you avoid them in the future. It's a great protection technique that this plant has developed. One of the reasons that the plants have developed this quality is because of the fact that they are so nutrient dense. These plants are full of calcium, they're full of protein, they're full of tons of micronutrients. They're really good for building blood, building bones. They're incredibly healthful food to consume. And they're absolutely gosh darn delicious. They're one of my favorite foraged foods. We like to blanch these when we get them home in a little bit of warm water, which actually causes all of these little hairs to dissolve, and so they're no longer stingy. And then we take the liquid that we blanch them in and use that for broths and teas. It's got a lovely flavor. And then we take the cooked nettles and incorporate them in everything from stir fries and pastas to biscuits and breads. They're just absolutely incredible food. And so when you're out harvesting your nettle, you want to make sure to wear a pair of gloves, unless you're looking for one of the other qualities of nettle, which are actually used to treat arthritis. And so if you do have arthritic hands, and I'll kind of show you how I do it, it's been a little while since I've done it. My hands get really sore from working in the gardens and working in the blacksmith shop. You just kind of gently brush against them. You can see me jump a little bit there, you know, where one of the hairs got me, and just kind of touch it real nice and gentle there in the center of the plant and touch it along those knuckles, and whoo, I can feel that in there. And that actually helps to increase blood flow and actually can help treat arthritis. And so that's kind of a neat thing that you can try out. I would suggest trying to do it real gently at first. But so when you're going to harvest your plant, you're just going to grab it from below here and just cut off the top of the plant. These are perennial, so they will come back. And so if we leave a little bit of a stem there, it'll actually just grow back from those nodes that you leave behind. That node, and you can see here on this plant, there's a little leaf starting to grow in between where the old leaf and the stem are. And so if you leave a few nodes behind, they'll just grow new leaves from that location. And so you just come along and trim yourself a few of these. And just be careful as you handle them, hold them well, because they are fierce. If you can see all those hairs on that stem. And that's the main identification tool with figuring out whether or not you've got a stinging nettle is, does it sting you? Is it sharp and covered with all of these hairs? You can see they've got these large leaves. They've got a very nice point and really crisp, defined teeth along the edges of the leaves. That's called dentation. And they've also got these really nice depressed veins on the leaf that also give it a really nice appearance. And the bottom side of the leaf has got that nice kind of almost white quality to it. So it's a real easy plant to identify. You're going to find it in moist areas alongside streams and shady places in the woods. And I highly recommend that you try this plant out. Don't let the maybe intimidating nature of this plant discourage you from utilizing it. It's an absolutely delicious and nutritious food, and we really hope that you enjoy it. You have a great day.